Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Akeem Lawanson, and in your fix of entertainment news today, a Cowboy Bebop star addresses fan criticism, Netflix's Daredevil pleads not guilty to being in the upcoming Spider-Man movie, and Shaggy officially makes his Mortal Kombat debut. Let's drop it. Cowboy Bebop is set to take off on Netflix this November, and with recent photos showing off the main characters in live action, many fans have been criticizing their appearance. Now, taking aim at John Cho's age in particular, fans were quick to point out how John Cho is a 49-year-old man portraying a 27-year-old character. Now, while Cho is extremely youthful looking for his age, some anime purists out there seem to feel Cho's age is inauthentic to Spike Spiegel, who, after all, is a brash, ultra-agile bounty hunter at the prime of his life. Now, while asked when speaking with Vulture what he thinks about anime fans writing off his portrayal of the character based on his age, Cho responded by saying, quote, "First of all, I couldn't have done it when I was 27. I mean, maybe I would have been better suited athletically, but in terms of my discipline, I am strangely better suited at this age. I don't think I would have done justice to the emotional depth we tried to give Spike." Now, he then goes on to say, quote, "What I'm better at being older is showing weakness and vulnerability and love. Those things are more accessible to me. Personally, I'd prefer the version I'm able to do now. That's my taste." Now, Cho definitely understands the reservations some fans might have with him portraying Spike in the series, as he too struggled with making the decision to take on the role in his 40s. Now, in the interview, he said, quote, "I'm not a person who says age is just a number or whatever. It was gonna be harder physically, and I was gonna look different than a 25-year-old guy. At some point, the opportunity is yes or no. Do you want to do it? And I did want to do it. So I wasn't gonna stop myself from doing it." Despite the backlash, which I'm pretty sure he knew would eventually show up on his doorstep, John Cho claims it was a gut decision to take on the role of Spike, and that he's never taken a role more seriously than this one. Now, he also says he took no shortcuts in training for this role, and that even if his performance is perceived as a failure in the public eyes, well, he'll take what he learned while training and use that to improve his craft. Now, just to note from the interview, before being approached to be involved in Netflix's Cowboy Bebop, John Cho had never heard of the series. He wasn't familiar with the anime franchise at all. But after reading the first episode's script, he did some more digging into the anime and thought it was one of the most unique pieces of entertainment he's seen in quite a long while. While I know a lot of us out there are already criticizing the live action series, I personally think we should just wait for a trailer drop so that we can see these characters in action and what type of vibe they're going with for this particular series. Like, will it match the anime or deviate slightly to be its own thing? We'd love to know what you all think about John Cho addressing his approach to the series and the live action series as a whole. Are you guys excited for it? Are you like, it shouldn't be happening? Let me know in the comment section down below, and look out for Netflix's Cowboy Bebop streaming November 19th. In other news, we got confirmation from Matt Murdock himself, Charlie Cox, as to whether or not those were in fact his forearms we see slamming that paperwork down on the desk in the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Comicbook.com spoke to the Daredevil actor, asking him a rather pointed question. "Yo, are those your forearms or not?" To which Cox responded, quote, "I can promise you those are not my forearms." End quote. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. Yeah. Now, technically, this doesn't squash the theory many fans have been running with that Matt Murdock is in the upcoming Spider-Man movie. I mean, it could just very well, be, a stunt double forearms, because, you wouldn't want him to risk injuring his arms while slamming down large stacks of paper on the desk, would you? Well, you know what? We'll have to wait and see if Charlie Cox was pleading the fifth or not regarding a cameo appearance when Spider-Man No Way Home hits theaters December 17th. And finally, like we finally did it, Scoob, we made Ultra Instinct canon! With the recent release of Warner Brothers' animated MK flick, Mortal Kombat Legends, Battle of the Realms, viewers are treated to a nice logo intro that sees Scorpion jumping all around performing martial arts moves. Then suddenly, like out of nowhere, Shaggy pops out of the WB logo and grabs Scorpion by the neck whilst exclaiming, "Like, get over here, man!" With his green glowing eyes and aura surrounding him, this is all the confirmation MK fans and memers needed to acknowledge the existence of Ultra Instinct Shaggy. It exists, it's real, man, it's crazy. Now, Ed Boon even took to Twitter and dropped a comment saying, "We were all right all along," and hashtag Shaggy confirmed. So, what does this all mean, y'all? I mean, sure, it's a nice wink and a nod to the meme that's been circulating the internet since 2017, but does this mean we'll see a legit Mortal Kombat and Scooby-Doo crossover sometime in the future? I mean, it seems to me Scoob's been making his rounds as of late, teaming up with, pro wrestlers at one point, so, the Mystery Inc. gang is no stranger to tag teaming with fighters. Like, it'd be amazing to see Shaggy do a fatality. That does it for your entertainment fix for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, like I'm not Shaggy. And that does it for me. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our first look at the Resident Evil movie reboot. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, keep it locked right here on IGN.